Hi there, welcome. We are going to learn a canon setting of John chapter 11, verse 16, called Let Us Also Go. This is a three-part canon, and it was written to celebrate the feast of St. Thomas. And this is one of those feast days there are different dates for different traditions. So the Anglican Church celebrates this date during Advent on December 21st. So we celebrate the Feast of Thomas right before Christmas, third week of Advent. Catholic Church celebrates it in July 3rd. So you could sing this whenever, and you can, of course, sing it at any time during the year as well. I'm here with my friend Josh, and we're going to sing it once for you in unison and then 2 times through in canon form. Then I'll teach you phrase by phrase, and we'll see if we can piece it back together at the end. So here's what it sounds like. You ready? Here we go. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may let us also go. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. That we may die with him. And that's what it sounds like. So, again, 3 phrases. These are short enough that I don't think we'll have much difficulty tackling each phrase in its entirety. I'll sing each one first, you'll repeat after me, and you'll be singing with Josh. So the first phrase sounds like this. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples. Ready? So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples. And Josh is pointing every time at that note really wisely because that's an A natural in the key of C minor. For you music geeks out there, this is a Dorian mode canon, so that A natural can feel a little bit unusual. We might be expecting an A flat, so on that disciples, think high. Raise your eyebrows, maybe. It sometimes helps. That's the longest phrase, so let's do that one more time. Repeat after me. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples. Good. Now the second phrase, actually, that disciples that we just sang falls right onto the downbeat and overlaps the second phrase. So we're going to sing disciples again as the beginning of the second phrase, and that will sound like this. Disciples, let us also go. Go ahead. Disciples, let us also go. Good. Now, just because it's so short, let's put those 2 together. Sometimes it is actually more difficult to take it out of context. So let's put it back in, phrases 1 and 2, and then we'll learn the third. Here we go. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go. Good. And then the third phrase is a little bit strange and meandering, but it's actually probably the easiest of all of them to sing. So, it sounds like this. That we may die with him. That we may die with him. Great. So you just need a big full breath and, power through that. I don't think we'll need a repeat on that one. I think we can put the whole thing together now. So let's do all 3 phrases. Because it's kind of short, we'll do it 3 times together in unison. Ready? Here we go. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. Once more. So Thomas called the twins, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. That's the whole thing. All right. So again, 3 phrases could be a 3-part canon. If you have a huge family or a bunch of singers that you sing with, you could easily separate out into 3 groups and it would sound beautiful. However, we're going to just do 2 groups. Josh will start, so you may just stay with him the whole time. I'll come in second, right when he's singing Disciples, and you could sing with me as well if you want to, or split into groups. And we're going to go 3 times through again, just like this. So let's give it a shot.
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples,
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, let us also go.
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples,
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, let us also go.
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples,
So Thomas called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, let us also go, that we may die with him. And that's the whole thing. So I hope you had fun singing that. Hope you had moderate success, at least, as much as can be expected. And if you need to go back and try any of it again, go ahead and go back, review, and try it again. So thanks for singing with us, and I hope you'll continue singing with us, and I hope you'll continue through Christmas. We've got 12 canons of Christmas coming up here, so maybe you'll learn all of them. We'll see. Thanks.